That's why you all can't get ahead, because you don't play as a team. You all play as individuals. And you listen to these black activists on the streets saying, we're not a monolithic people. You know, just because he did it, we don't have to do it. He's wrong. All of you should play as a team. Even if you don't like something that the group is going to do, you should play along with the team, and so that you got team power. Wealth and power follows the numbers. If you haven't got a lot of blacks with you, you're not pooling your money, pooling your votes, pooling your attention, pooling your interests, pooling your labor, then other people will pick you clean and cherry pick you. You'll stay in the same spot.
Us as foundational Black Americans is the most powerful ethnic group on this planet. But we're constantly dispersing our energy everywhere and to everyone instead of keeping it home where it needs to be. It's time for us to prioritize us. And don't let nobody gaslight you into thinking otherwise. We don't got to always agree with each other to be with each other. Because the truth of the matter is, the whole world benefits from our presence, not the other way around.
The sooner Black people realize that nobody is their friend, the sooner the revolution and the healing can begin. The Democratic Party ain't your friend. The Republican Party ain't your friend. Other Black people in the diaspora ain't your friend. Other races ain't your friend. Natives ain't your friend. The other letters in DEI ain't your friend. It's a one-sided relationship. You only benefit them. When it's time for them to show their friendship towards you, it ain't never show up. And as soon as Black people realize that nobody is their friend, the sooner the revolution and the evolution can begin. It starts with self-love, value, and then having other people actually value you too, because you are the person that brings the value to these relationships. But until that is realized, the true worth of Black Americans will never be actualized.
Sis hit the nail on the head. We got to start realizing we are the prize. Whenever we walk into a relationship with anybody as Black Americans, whether it be politically, whether it be personally, whether we want to join with another group and show solidarity, we got to understand that we are the prize in that mix. It's not the other way around. Once we come into contact in any kind of relationship setting with another group of people, understand we are the ones bringing the value to said relationship. We have to operate from that standpoint if we want to start getting somewhere.
So we don't need to build a bridge with nobody in this world but Black Americans and Black Americans only. For the last 65 years, we've been doing that, building the bridge, and there haven't been nothing tangible that we received and everybody else been receiving. So let's ask the people in the year of return in 2019 in Ghana, are they in positions of power? Are they in government positions? Do they have part of the minery, right? The mines? Do they have part of the gold? Do they have any of these? And I can answer the question for you. No, they have nothing by building the bridge. So what tangibles are we going to get building a bridge with anybody else? No, we need to mind our American business for the first time in 65 years, because we've been kind of doing that unity for the 65 years. That ain't worked for us at all. So let's do unity within ourselves and build that bridge with Black Americans and Black Americans only, and build our communities up 20 miles away. Any city kids that need us 20 miles away, any city schools that need funding 20 miles away. That's the most important.
See, that's the thing. It's not like we haven't tried to unify with other ethnic groups and other people around the world. We've tried it, but we've got to be honest with ourselves. It's not been beneficial to us. So it ain't like it's hate to my African brothers and sisters to tell them, you know what? Right now, we want to prioritize us. It ain't no hate to my Caribbean brothers and sisters to tell them, you know what? Right now, we want to prioritize us. Because if they really loved us, they would say, you know what? That is the right thing for you guys to do. Focus on you guys, build you guys' communities up, and then come back and we'll be right here waiting for you.
What's up, y'all? Quick reminder, we don't have allies like that. If it ain't painfully obvious to you by now, we do not have allies like that. That's more than fine. We are literally 43 plus million strong, probably higher than that. But whether you call yourself an FBA, Solani, Indigenous, American, Indian, Native, Aboriginal, Black American, Geechee, Creole, and so on and so forth. This lineage, we're deep and we've always fought together. Everyone else kind of gets in the way, and we are all we have in that way. This is the best company to be in, to be honest with you. During the Great Depression, my granddad used to tell me about that. While the world was burning, he was doing stuff that was really cool and creating businesses. We were helping each other out. No matter what the government got going, we always found a way. Think about that. Of course, this government doesn't like to see us thriving, so they will thwart it with things like rugs, or they will have systemic boundaries and racism that are in places where we have had to work around. This is not any different. The most twisted thing is these melanated people who are here suffering some version of an identity crisis. We've had, no doubt, some of them stand with us, but by and large, they're opportunists. And because they have a different motivation and energy to survive, ours is restorative. Two different energies, and it will clash. We're not on the same page. We don't have those type of allies that we've been conditioned to think that we do, because we do not. And we never really have. Us uniting is a big problem for this government. So stay on code, wake folks up who are willing to hear and listen, show them what's going on, how they've been either led astray or fooled to think that we have friends and allies. We literally got us. So in case you didn't know, I'm putting it into the ether.
You don't find it strange that everybody always talks about the good old days when the black community was thriving? And those days were always pre-immigration, before we had a bunch of melanated immigrants over here. It was before we had a bunch of people in our mix. It was when we were doing for self and all we had was each other. That was the best time for the black community. That's when Black Wall Street got built up, before the YTs came and tore it down. All we had was each other. All we needed was each other, and we didn't have nobody in our mix. That's when we were doing the best. It's time for us to get back to that.
And so because it's so messed up, that's when people say, I got to leave my country and come to America for a better life. So if they did not even ally with their people in their own homeland, why in the world you think they're going to ally with me and you? Once again, our hearts is in the right place, but we're just extremely naive to the mindset and the cultures these different people come from. That's all. It's just a lack of education on our part. We didn't know better. Our leaders at the time didn't really study, other cultures and how they think and their motivations for coming here. And that's really what it is. And then, like the brother said, some of them will be friendly with you, and that confused a lot of you because you want friends, but at the end, nobody's our friend. But we don't need it. It's enough of us to be friends with each other. We got a friend in Jesus, so we good. We are straight. We are straight. So you don't have to feel bad about nothing. These other groups want to guilt trip you. Oh, why you guys don't say anything? Man, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear anything. We tried to ally with you. You didn't want it. You want to be over there with them folks. Go over there with them. Don't leave us alone. They say our fight, our energy is going to go to Black America. And that's just the bottom line. So don't feel bad about anything. You make friends with Black Americans. That's what you do. Now, I will say this with balance. Can you make friends with individuals of other groups? Sure you can. Sure you can. You can make great friends, lifelong friends with people of other groups. But we're speaking on the collective sense. We're not speaking on individuals. We're speaking more as a collective. We do not have a collective friend in no group. And I'm glad a lot of us are waking up to that every day.
Unc hit the nail right on the head. We're talking about as a collective, we don't have other groups willing to fight for us. Individually, we got some riders. But as a collective, we don't. So when it's time for us to get something done collectively, as Black Americans, we need to come together like Voltron and make it happen. It's not like you can't have individual friends from other groups and let them know, you my dog. But when we need something collectively, I gotta put my group of people first. We cannot continue to be on the bottom of the ring because we want to go fight for everybody else's issues and their needs.
Let me tell y'all something, family. We can't trust nobody. Okay? Black Americans, please understand all we got is each other. Okay? We thought the Africans was our brothers. They are not. They have come over here and shown that they are not. Okay? We cannot be friends with anybody. I'm telling y'all. We need to stick together as much as possible. We need to practice group economics. And we truly need to get on code. Okay? I know people are like all over the place. Like this Democrat Republican shit, whatever the fuck you call it. This Democrat Republican shit got us fucked up. Okay? It really does. And these people are hanging our children on college campuses. Okay? With broken bones, and then telling us we did it ourselves. Like, do y'all know how much of a fucking insult that is? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, we have been insulted so much from other people, from other groups. Okay? I'm completely done with fucking Africans. Y'all motherfuckers are dead to me. I don't give a damn. Okay? And I'm there. Ooh, excuse me. I got that stuttering from my dad. And I'm there. I mean, I feel the same way with white folks. Okay? I feel the same way by them. And I'm telling y'all, family, we got to link up and we got to organize. Okay? Because if y'all sitting up here waiting on these goddamn Democrats to do something for you, you just dead. You dead at this point waiting on them. I mean, look at it. Do y'all hear any outcry from them about what has been happening? Okay? All they hollering about is fucking immigrants. Okay? They trying to save their future voters. That's it. So the Democratic Party is dead to me. They're not saying nothing about this young man that has been hung on this campus. They ain't got nothing to say about nothing. When they lose, they just go into hiding. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, but they come out to fight for these fucking immigrants. I'm telling you, I hope y'all paying attention to what they doing. You understand what I'm saying? I hope y'all paying attention to what they doing. Family, I'm telling y'all, however we can, we need to get together and we need to practice group economics and we need to demolish. We literally need to replace the Democrats with ourselves. Okay? Because they are useless. I mean, look at this. They are useless. Okay? So, I mean, Democrats are useless. Immigrants are useless to us. All we have is ourselves. So, think about that shit, family. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we got to build. We got to get politically correct. Peace and blessings, family.
Man, listen. The YTs, we know we don't got a friend in them, so we can just throw them on the back burner. We ain't even got to worry about that. What we need to start understanding is the mindset of these immigrant groups when they come over here. They're not looking to ally with us. They are in survival mode. They are trying to do whatever they got to do to make sure they don't get sent back to their homelands. We need to focus on us. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm out.